Come on, guys, like this. You see, stretch your arms out. That's how you loosen up. Hey, come on, do it. You guys suck. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we went back to Colony 9. We helped out a bit and showed Charlotte what a real, strong and hopeful colony that's still standing looks like. I didn't say it was in good taste. Anyway, in this episode though, we are finally heading off. Ryan became a man last time we were in the marsh, so much so that he's no longer in the party and now is off somewhere crying like a baby. Anyway, in this episode though, we are going to do something that he couldn't, and we are going to have a climb, apparently, and goddamn, we're gonna like it. I was kidding. Let's take the elevator, cause sure that works.
Huh? The lift don't work.
Looks like it's been broken for a while. We'll have to find another way up.
Another way? You don't mean climb up there?
We may have to. Come on, you can't be serious. Why'd someone build a lift that don't work?
No complaining. Let's start looking for a place we can climb up.
I just want to stop this episode for a bit and just go back to what Ryan just said, or what I was complaining about. Climbing. Can we have just a little bit of a flashback to what Ryan said as soon as we left Tephra Cave, please?
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great. I love a good climb.
Ryan, seriously, what the hell? But anyway, now let's take a look at this ancient insignia. It appears to be sealed. Great description. But can I say though, I know it's probably hardware limitations, but if I saw something that was emitting a glowing, rising light, I wouldn't say, "Oh, that's broken. It's been broken for a long time." Details. But anyway, as Shulk said, we need to find a way up. And so, let's not waste any time here, and let's get collectibles for our troubles, and see if we can find a way up. Seem like there's not any way up here, it would seem. Or is there? Haha, check every nook and cranny. You better get used to me saying that. Charlotte, you better stretch, because it's a hell of a climb. And I picked the right character to do that. That was not intentional.
And our male viewers are going, oh,
that was not intentional. I assure you. I swear to God, Monolith designs these things on purpose. Because look at this attire for just a brief moment. Everything's pretty much covered, on the front ways, all well and good. But then you get to the very back, and then all of a sudden, boosh, peach view. Or melons or whatever.
moon.
Yeah, moon. It's like, why? Why? Come on, you're just asking for trouble, that blatant design choice. But either way, scampy attire aside, it seems like we're back to the dreary and front-spired marsh. But look, though, we're so high up that we're not going to get a good chance to view it all.
At least the skimpy outfits aren't as bad as they are in 2.
True, but we'll get to that when we get to it. And can I say briefly, we picked up honestly one of my most favorite collectibles as far as names go. I'm just trying to find it. Humming cat, a cat with hot molten red paw pads, meows in pleasing harmonies. I just really like these descriptions, because it not only gives a bit of world building, it also gives a bit of brief backstories to the characters. Saying this one came from Ryan's. even though it's simplistic, reflects light like a pretty rainbow. He did his best to name it, so you know. And there's a ton more. We're at some point we'll definitely do a point in which we go over our favorite ones, perhaps near the end. But regardless, I just feel like there there's content and little bits and bobs in every way you look.
And our least favorite collectibles.
Yes, very much so. But again, we'll get to those much later on. Oh no. It just really goes to show how there's a lot to see and a lot to view in Xenoblade, not just on the base game alone or full story. There's little things everywhere. As Dunban tries to beat us to the top and get shafted for his trouble. But if I may say, for example, just look at Dunban. He's having one arm, and yet he's kind of like a champ. I mean, what's he doing while his other arm adjusts? Is he biting onto the vines for dear life or something? And it seems like we have a Rogel here. But luckily though, a flying enemy is pretty much idle time to show what Char's all about. But from the bullet here, as you can see, it is definitely beneficial against flying enemies. And the best part is, while Shulk and Dunban take care of it, I can just forgive them support from the back here. As in, like, way.
You can even face the wrong direction and still fire.
Yeah, and now just a brief look at Charla's ranged abilities. But again, then we'll go into more depth as we go on, as we go up here and try to avoid the unsightly sight of Charles' backside. But hey ho, at some point I will get rid of the armor. I promise. It's just the best. It's just the best we got right now. And Dunban just shoved Shulk out the way. Out of my way, Shulk. I have vines. I mean, look at him. For a one-armed man, he's definitely getting up there. Again, I can only imagine Dunban's like biting down on the vines and going, I will get off. No. He's like a ravenous beaver, only with brand vines. And it seems like we're finally here. The Statue Summit got a lot of XP about it, and you know, through the mist of being higher up, it definitely is not a bad view. But anyway, that's what we gotta do for the marsh for now. So let's head on and let's go inside the Bionis. Very, very mysterious. Let's go! Head first! Why not?
Ryan.
Ready to go, Shulk?
Yeah. But just hold on a minute.
What is it, Shulk?
It's about the Monado. I'd like to ask your permission to use it a little longer.
Why ask me?
The Monado was your sword, but I need it to achieve my goal. So...
Don't sweat it. You are far more skillful at wielding that thing than I ever was. Keep it. It's yours. Besides, I have a new sword. That old coot had the decency to forge this for me. I owe it to him to make the most of it.
Dunban...
You fought your way this far. That is proof enough the Monado has accepted you. Don't take my word for it. Believe in yourself, Shulk.
Believe in myself.
Never lying down. Never giving up. That's our pride and strength as Homs. And we have to make sure those metal monsters know it.
You're right.
Time to move, people. This prison island Shulk saw in his vision isn't getting any closer.
And right there, I really enjoyed that cutscene because it definitely shows something that I feared during my first playthrough would be overlooked, saying, oh, Autumnada was once Dunban's, but Shulk's just taking it and hoping Dunban doesn't notice or saying anything. But it is really nice and really a touching moment to say, Dunban, I know it's yours, but can I have it? Oh no, it's little characterization that I really love. But something that I don't love is that how Frodo says, I have a new sword. Yes, this one that Dixon made. It's totally a sort of Dixon made is totally not sitting in my inventory gathering dust. Totally not.
And it's totally not any weaker than the one I've got right now beside me.
I am not saying Dixon sucks at all. Totally not. But anyway. But before we go in, I just want to say something. What Dubman said about Homs. Pride and strength, never giving up and never lying down. Let's keep that in mind as the story goes on. Because honestly, it's a little tidbit that I really love.
Good.
Yado, I hope you can see me.
I'm inside the Bionis. I'm inside something.
What is this place?
It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving.
Right.
And can I say, this place right here, even though it's not actually mentioned yet, as Doman said, this definitely the inside of the Bionis, and even right down to the eerie music. And I'm just gonna be quiet for a second as I move around. Even just the sound of the footsteps, it just creates this eerie feeling of like you're stepping on flesh.
Yeah, I know. I was creeped out when we first went into this.
Oh no, and just how slow and just how echoed out the music is, it definitely makes you feel like you are inside of like something that is way past its prime. And to what Shulk mentioned, the Bionis possibly not being dead. I mean, let's be honest, these lights, they gotta come from somewhere, right? But anyway, though, as we carry on, you can definitely tell the music is beginning to pick up in terms of instrumental accompaniments, I guess you could say. But still though, just the way it looks and the way it sounds, the music and sound effects and all. Again, it really is unsettling, and yet somehow there is a Nopon who is bouncing up and down, which next to what I can only imagine as yellow liquid inside of a body. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Anyway,
Lung fluid.
Yeah. Anyway, Nopon, what have we got to say? I'm hoping Naruto can take a bath in this. I never expect to see anyone else in this place. You want to go from top? Wait, where water whooshes up. It'll shoot you really high. And according to that, it seems like we have no choice. At least it's sterile.
Which is misleading.
I just like the notion of like Charlotte just swimming through this. And I guess you have to do is wait, like the Nopon said, as bubbles, cells, something's coming up, and I imagine hopefully soon we'll go up with it. Say that there's a bowel movement in place!
Maybe the Bionis is dead because it's got some bad bronchitis with that thing.
Possibly. And now, it seems like we're up a level and in desperate need of a shower. Just that entire brief scene just really is unsettling. It's like you having a miniature adventure inside of a corpse. In some ways, it actually reminds me a bit of Okami when you have to go inside Seon City. But we'll get to that later. As in, like, getting a shower, not the whole Seon City thing. This ain't Okami.
I need to be even stronger.
Shoke leveled up in a trachea.
Lovely.
What a great thing to tell your grandkids.
I got stronger when I was inside the body. But anyway, though, that's it. The Bionis interior is done. Not challenging, no monsters, just a brief platforming segment. But however, I do want to draw attention to one thing, if I may. Is it not going to show up? Okay, give me a second, I'll show you. Oh my god, this is scary as all hell. I got a third lung and somehow I got making waves, yay! Unintentional, but that was really scary. Scared about if I went through a green hole of death. But regardless, if you look, there's little holes in the wall above us, and right in front of us, if you look at the mini-map, so it is also a weird line.
And ether deposits and heart to hearts.
Heart to hearts. Weird. I did not know that appears on the map at this point. Spoilers? They know too much. Run! Back into the piss! Back to the urine mobile! Or urine cave, waterfall, spouse. Oh no. Either way, just freaking escape. But anyway, yeah, that is the end of the Bionis interior. At least for now. Because I definitely need to get a shower. Quickly. And hopefully, as we go up, we'll find more answers to our problems.
Face Nemesis. Your frame is complete. All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vinaya, Master Egel wishes to see you.
Understood. Tell him I will see him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
have fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Mechonis. No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth.
Well, that was definitely something. I mean, God, being in there, being a dog dang corpse. Fine, nice to be out in fresh air. And what a lovely thing to see it. Hey guys, it's Elysium. We found it. Oh, I'm kidding. That's for a time far, far in the future.
On the same timeline, but on a different realm.
Who knows? Either way though, I just want to take this moment to quickly change the time before everything go bad, and just take a moment, just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the lighting, the music, and visual-wise, one of my favorite places in the game. Welcome to the jungle, everyone.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Knock-On village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel. Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing. Isel, Hogard, Garin, Damil! Bestow the light of your life unto me!
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulk's vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhine's stench.
Charlotte?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
A silver-faced Mechon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I've never seen. If only I could find out what they mean. We could use them to our advantage.
Look over there. A rope bridge. It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs. Nopon. though a lot of them have settled in our colonies. The Nopon are originally native to Machna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
And on the image of a possible corpse, welcome to Machna Forest, I guess.
I really like how in the last cutscene with that silver mechon, and then the one after that with that girl fighting in the forest, and then it showed Shulk's vision, which included both of those things. So it's kind of like a reminder saying Shulk envisioned those two things.
I know, and again, it's keep on foreshadowing and so on and so forth. But can I say though, right off the bat, back to what I was meant about this being one of my favorite places visually in the game. Look at what you're greeted with. In the first intro cutscene, you are led to a cliff with a giant tree, well, trees in the forefront, and immediately to your right, look at that. If that's not picturesque and gorgeous, I do not know what is. Right down to the little bit of water effects and the constant sounds of water, it just seems like, okay, I know it's completely off topic and it's completely in a different media entirely, but this reminds me of a scene from The Lion King almost. And in fact, it's in a savannah type of environment as well. It just looks so gorgeous.
It makes me want to go swimming in those waterfalls.
I know. Let's just go over briefly and just say hello to these loading up on over here. We'll get to those in a little bit, but look at that. That is just look, and look, even the rainbow effects there. Look at that area. That is utterly beautiful and fantastic. And to think, all this waterfall effects, this is probably pushing the Wii's hardware to a lot of its limits. Let's put it that way. But anyway, though, you think this is a unique monster in Tephra Cave? Nope. It's a regular enemy now, and it just goes to show how we're no longer in our little region in the colony.
Charlotte slides across the ground.
She's moonwalking, don't you know? No, I'd like the notion that this is definitely getting more difficult as we go on, because not only are the enemies we're facing pretty much harder versions of the ones we fought previously, but how they're also building up inside as well. Because this could be considered like one of the flyers, except it's definitely a lot bigger.
Let's stay alert.
And
We mustn't be careless.
And trust me, it's not just size in which they're different. Each of them come with various new attacks and various risks. So
that Apis, it dropped a golden chest.
Yep, it did.
There was something in it called a love biter.
Let's have a look-see then, but not before we see this. That's a second lot of green Aluka juice. It smells so strong. Does Deki really expect Ababa to drink this? We don't know who that is yet, but in the meantime, let's have a look. As what Alice did indeed have a look. Yep, as you mentioned, a love biter. That's a weapon for someone who we yet to meet. Well, I don't know who it is, but I can imagine it must be a very heroic weapon if it's got love in the name of it. And here we have just like a grubber Nopon, Hey guys, guess what? We found the village already. And it seems like this is just a stopgap, so it's similar to the Nopon camp in the marsh, so best take advantage of it. This just has traditional stopgaps of like box standard improved armors, just in case. You can tell that because it has got art books. That's something that I don't know if I mentioned before, but any of these serious shops, if they have art books, you definitely want to take advantage of that as soon as possible. But I don't do much of that, so instead we're going up to this Nopon right here, who's looking out for someone. No, come on, please. I tell you something. There's hungry monsters in Magna Forest, and this is going to be a generic quest, so excuse us while we just go through all of them in rapid speed.
Just kill everything.
Can a friend become Nopon mercenary? And looks like he's finally done. I never knew Homs would come this far. You should go see our village. Everyone there would be so glad. Seems like the Nopon are happy that Homs have come here, which is I'm not complaining. Yeah, I expect a hero's welcome. Oh yeah, Bridge 1. Spoiler alert. Kind of.
If you're afraid of heights, you might want to take note.
Yeah, because even though it's low polygon and textures aren't really that great, the sense of scale this bridge alone gets, it definitely gets the point across. For example, that island down there, you can go down there. A lot of this place is really accessible, and it's really amazing that with these visuals, the level is so expansive. It's really a testament to how good the level design of Xenoblade Chronicles is. Not just in the visuals they can pump out, but also the vast levels that go with level design.
It definitely screams Titan.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine it was a Titan-like effort to get all this out.
Yeah.
I will say now you are going to encounter a lot of popping with the trees. That I cannot deny. That's a bit of a fault. But hey ho. Anyway, a new enemy here. We technically saw them in the marsh, but now they're actually volatile. Here we have Ferrises. As you just saw right off the bat, something you don't expect. You expect these guys to be hard hitting and really quick. Yes, but they can also have debuffs as well, as in like straight off the bat they put me to sleep. That combined with what you just saw right there, combo 2, it can do a multiple attack similar to what a Dunban has, and if you are careless or if you aren't properly prepared for it, oh boy, you are in for a rough time. Just gonna say that right now. Like I said, this place is definitely getting more and more challenging, as shown here. This is quad wings, and they are aggressive as well.
And that ferret spotted you from down there.
Exactly, and it's running away. But a testament to this though, look at the AI tracking. The ferret is running towards me, and Dunban and Shulk are going after it. And as you saw right there briefly, it's able to put buffs on itself as well. It made its physical defense go up. Again, it's really good to show how not only their attacks are dangerous and they're aggressive now, but even their box standard buffs in which you don't expect. It still is a problem. And even then, as you saw as you saw there, it used Savage, which is a heavy blow attack, and again it can inflict bleed as well, which is not good. But luckily though, not too much trouble, and the Ferris is down, and we've got a side quest done on top of that. So all in all, pretty well done. So we have a waypoint beacon, and even just right now, the visuals of the forest with the sunset. God, I love this place so much. It's vast, it's expansive, and it looks great, and kind of also have challenge in a nutshell. And guess what? This is also one of the home to my favorite enemies in the game, in which we haven't seen yet, but I'll show that when the time comes. So I'm just going to give you guys a bit of backup. I will say right now, I am not the best user of Charlotte. I'm not really a support type of guy, not just in this game, but in any game really. I'm more of a head-on, attack first, ask questions like let type of guy. So this is definitely going to be a challenge. But anyway though, as we just going forward, I'm going to shut up, much to your relief, I'm sure, and just listen to the ambience that is Machina at night. Is what I would say if this guy would shut up and just leave us be, but hey ho. And anyway, it seems like we have a new enemy in the mix. Here we have a plasma dino. And this is what I was referring to it being one of my favorite enemies, but I will be honest, it's more toned to what it's like when it's not in fighting. But anyway though, as you can imagine, it's definitely an electric user, and it definitely packs more of a punch than you'd expect. What I can tone it to what it's a similar shape is, it's pretty much equivalent to a raptor. It's not very strong, but it's pretty quick and it can do nasty things while it packs. I'll take that later, thank you very much.
Sounds good.
It does. And, again, the ambience of Machina will hopefully lead us to better things. But I think for now though, as we look at to what I would like to assume are the remnants of the marsh ether, I guess, on this pretty visual. I think we'll call all things here. So, next episode, we'll be trekking through Machina Forest more, and hopefully seeing what the hell happens in that conflict we saw earlier, and if that person we saw is indeed dead or not, and hopefully removing this from our sights. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time.